I think we're set up. Just gotta ensure everything's working appropriately. Let me grab my phone. Over here. If I can pick it up. There we go. Okay, now that I got that set up, at least I hope it's set up. Because if it's not set up, that would be a problem. Give me just a moment, everyone. I'm trying out a new thing. Let me reorganize the info and everything. There. Now that should be easier for the chat. Hopefully. I'm not good with this editing stuff. Well, not really editing, but you know what I mean. Let me see if I can... So if it works, that should appear functionally. No. Maybe. Maybe it's just taking a moment to load. Let me find the standard view. Alright. Hello, Hudson. Just getting started. Trying a new format for the stream, I guess. Okay, so if I type testing here... Okay, it still doesn't pop up. It's odd. It should be working. There's no reason why it shouldn't work. It's curious. Anyways, I think we are nearly set up. Now if this stupid Xbox controller will connect, as it should, we can finish up with this preemptive startup. Just need to figure out why this thing is not working. I know I've had it working before. Oh, well, I'm just going to remove it. It was supposed to be a chat, so the things would be linked and everyone could see what was going on the other thing, but Stream Elements is a little problematic sometimes. But then if I set this up here, that should be just above where the text is. There. Alright, I think everything is, for the most part, set up. He's set up good enough. It's been a while since I played Sea of Thieves, so might be rather rusty. And of course my remote connects, then disconnects immediately. Hello. And thank you all for stopping by. Give me one moment. Windows 11 is absolutely horrible. It's like it constantly causes Bluetooth-related errors. And I just have to deal with them. Like, for example, with my Xbox controller, it does not want to register its thing, so I have to wait for a while for it to finally connect. And then it gets immediately disconnected and put in other devices and no longer detects its input. So then I have to disconnect it, then reconnect it just to get everything working. And I have to go through the whole process all over again. Very annoying. Let's see if this thing will work as it should. I did try downgrading my computer to Windows 10 once, and everything fixed itself, which is good, but now that I'm back on Windows 11, all the same problems I had before are back. So obviously it has to be something with Windows 11 itself. Now sometimes with the Xbox controller, it'll go through the whole connecting cycle and still not connect. Where like when you press the button and it rapidly flashes. So then you have to press it again and only then will it connect. It almost never connects when it needs to. Though there are no problems whenever it's already connected, unless the batteries die and I need to reconnect it, or if it's just reconnecting in general. If it turns off for any reason, I need to reconnect, and that takes a long time. Oh, there it is! Finally! And let's see. I click it. Try connecting your device again. Okay, now it's connected. Oh, but oh no, it's put in other devices and not input. Oh, okay, there it goes. Let's put an input now. We are alive. I think. But that can change very quickly, as I've found. Steam input. Give me one moment. There. For some reason, Steam constantly has an issue with the input. And I can't, for the life of me, get it to undo it. It's like I know how to do it, but for some reason it keeps coming back. You know what? I've never finished this. It would be cool to have a friend to sell with, though. Too bad I don't have any friends. But here we go, I'm gonna finish that stupid tall tale. Feels a bit more sensitive than I remember. I'll get used to it. Why are you telling me? Oh, disguise radio. Huh. So. Okay, so. Oh, I'm not supposed to press A. Weird. That's new. Don't linger in the water with the merfolk are at play. The ocean's sons and daughters will lead our kind astray. Though many is a sailor who has found themselves on land, after meeting with a stranger who they could not understand. They care for no reward for their tender ministration. When we toppled overboard in our inebriation, if it's you they chosen, they'll surround you with their kin. Your legs be bound and frozen in a wrap of silver skin. From the dogs, food be demanding more fresh air to fill your lungs. They will a brother or the sister as they please, and you'll be just another of the merfolk in the sea. I love that song. Okay. Important business. Let's see. So whenever I start selling, the gate should open up. Oh yeah, B. Relearning all the controls is going to be a bit of a handful, but I should be able to understand it at least. Let's get the ship set up. Is this how I had it set up? I can't remember. Is this not a ladder? Oh, this is the ladder. Wow, I am really not. Okay, so what am I using? Collector's Dark Warsmith figurehead. That's what I'm using. Oh, I even got my Duke stuff. And, of course, my silver blade. I only did the insider stuff for at least a little bit. I could go back and start doing it again, but... ah. Poor man's Reaper flag. But I think we're set up ship-wise. Now, wait, if we're going into a tall tell, then I don't think we need stalking. Because I'm not even going to be using the ship much, if at all. So, let me get the ship set up. And let's go. What? Connor, I'm streaming right now. Can you please leave me alone? Alright, so where's the entryway? Because I don't see the thing out here. Also for what? That one over there. You see if that's the one. Alright, tall tales. Here we are. Here we go. This shouldn't feasibly be possible, but this is Sea of Thieves. Oh yeah, so it's about to get capsize. Oh, other button. If only I had a secondary person, like, if only I had a second person here to help me with this stuff. Oh well. I forgot what exactly I needed to set up for.
Ooh, I've got a lovely guest grog. See you later for the tasting session.
My equipment's all over the place. Anyways. Okay, so all of this is right here. But if I remember I think I drank too much. Let me go in the water. Oh wait, let me just... I missed. The way it makes you move is problematic. Can't I just aim it down? Nope. Well, but now it's over, so... That's good at least. Now, I need to head up to take capsize. Guess while I'm up here, I can... open my... Oh, this is vanity. I really need to, figure out what I'm doing. Yes, I know. I don't know which would be the most prestigious thing I have. What season are we on now? Yes, I know! Be quiet while I do this! I guess I'll just go with that one. This is the only one of those I have. I guess. Well, then it would make more sense to use this one since it matches the color of the ship than it would be to use the blue one. Then again, wouldn't I have the equipment for Dark's Warsmith? That's new. I guess these look cool. Okay, I think I remember how to use this. Obviously, it requires a... What? Okay, now if I can find that building that gives items... I don't know if it's this one necessarily, because this is a clothing shop. That's the weapons shop. Maybe farther up the island. What's going on over there? Definitely not anything pleasant. Now let's see if I can find that item shop from up here. It's weird. Okay, so I see something there. Might be the shop down there. This is a risk, but I wonder if I can just... There we go. That lunge. I missed with that. Obviously, it takes a lot out of you, but it's fun when you do it. Okay, so I don't really have many other options, it appears. Yeah, so we don't exactly have much. Anyways, time to continue what I was supposed to do. And what I should have done, but because I was so oblivious, I didn't recognize that I was supposed to do this. That's why it started me out next to capsized charters. Because I was supposed to
Hey,
start
don't
figuring-
touch that! Not unless you think you're tough enough to track down the man I'm hunting. Everything I know is in that logbook. I'd find him myself if I had the money to get back on the waves. But for now, I'm just another landlubber selling tours.
Let me see if I can
Captain
figure...
Capsize. I see you've already settled in and started making friends.
I don't want friends. What I
Okay,
want
got
is
all of
someone willing
those.
to drag that pirate pretender back to reality. Then he can have a long and meaningful conversation with the sole of my boot.
Which won't happen unless you take the time to explain our situation. A while ago, I invited a pirate named Guybrush Threepwood. and his
Okay,
wife
so I
Elaine
also
to
got this
celebrate
one
their
done.
honeymoon here on the Sea of Thieves.
And
You
now
mean a
it's this one
fraud
I
named
need.
Guybrush Threepwood. Though I'd also accept liar, imposter, figurehead thief.
Guybrush accepted my invitation, but his ship never arrived. After a while, I began to feel
Okay, so it's the final one I never did. I got the other two set up, though. Well, that didn't work. This one.
There you are. It's about time somebody normal stopped by. There I was, minding my own business, when this spooky lady wearing an unnecessarily large hat comes bursting out of the water and says she has a book for me. Is there anyone around here who doesn't just appear and disappear whenever they feel like it? Okay, now I know you're all doing it on purpose.
If Bell has brought word to us from Melee, then Guybrush must be ready to depart. I shall reopen a path to the Sea of the Damned, so that you may join him on his journey to Monkey Island and face LeChuck together. I must confess, even I did not truly believe such a place really existed. But memory or no, tales of the power Monkey Island conceals should be taken most seriously.
Threepwood may be a scrawny dope, but he's beaten LeChuck before. We really need to
I remember
know.
how that Monkey Island game had
Sword
that
of Souls
really
is a
strange
formidable
anti-piracy measure.
It was created to
With the
release
cipher.
captive spirits. But when fully reforged as the Burning Blade, it will grant LeChuck the power to enslave them.
I knew I shouldn't have asked. Well, what are we waiting for?
Waiting for you to finish
Indeed.
talking. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
We have come too far to abandon Guybrush now. Use his memoirs to guide you, and make sure LeChuck never gets a chance to wield the Burning Blade. Captain Capsize and I must attend to a mission of our own.
You've got his memoirs. Now get through that archway and help Threepwood. He'll almost certainly need it.
See if I can get on this time without missing. No, it just... Okay, there we go. Guess I just required a steady hand. Now, let's unattach ourselves from this. And next, we turn... Okay, so if the ship's sails are lowered, so whenever we raise the anchor, the ship shouldn't move. Now let's rotate. And off we go.
Brimstone there, Chef. Ahoy there! We're about to make sail for Monkey Island. Stay close to the Black Pearl so we don't get separated. Ready, Mr. Mancomb? Deploy the cinnamon in 3, 2...
Cinnamon Incorporated, Captain.
Prepare the chicken. No, the rubber chicken.
So, wait, where are they?
Avian ascension apparatus added.
And be ready with the mints.
Belay that, we're fresh out.
What? Already?
'Twas Spiffy what had the last of them, Captain. Done his breath of power good.
We'll find something.
What about these?
Those look like cucumbers. Well, pickled cucumbers.
I found about 30 jars in the captain's quarters, but they're green and they grow outdoors, so I reckon...
Why would anyone keep... Oh, the heck with it. Throw it all in the pot.
Rankless recipe replacements reducing, sir. Should be ready any moment.
Monkey Island. I'm coming, Elaine. Full speed ahead, Mr. Cobb. Show me what the Black Pearl can really do.
Aye.
Question is, why are they using Jack Sparrow's ship? Whoop. Here we go. parking a car. But a little more risky. To be fair, I should have just shot the harpoon at the Black Pearl and then just roped over there.
So, you found your way along in our wake? Welcome to Monkey Island. We are now. See, folks weren't best pleased to learn they'd been beguiled, nor that the legend of Monkey Island was so much bilge water. Guybrush tried to set things right, but a lot of people weren't happy, and very few believed him when he said LeChuck was behind the whole thing. Treasure, and lots of it. After apologizing, pleading, and persuading didn't work, Guybrush remembered that pirates can be quite amenable to bribery. There's a fair chunk of the governor's treasury waiting for me back on Melee Island. Enough to settle my sizable tab at the scum bar. Until then, I'll be the most loyal shipmate you've ever seen. There's no need to phrase that so accusingly. Guybrush was quite intent on paying for his passage, but after hunting high and low, Stan was nowhere to be seen. Therefore, we invoked a unilateral Residents of Melee Association proclamation, and availed ourselves of nearby assets for the good of the community. Well, if you ask me, it's Stan who's the real crook in all of this. Turns out that this isn't even the genuine article. The paint comes right off. I suppose the real Black Pearl must be off on some grand adventure of her own, though I doubt she'll find stranger tides than these. The lad jumped overboard as soon as we reached the shallows and raced off into the jungle. And the pooch went after him like a bolt of lightning. Well, he was yelling about a gigantic stone monkey head near here. Supposedly it's a secret entrance to somewhere or other. Sounds like it'd be hard to miss. Only that you should watch where you tread. Supposedly there's an old castaway living around here with a fondness for setting traps. I spied their camp on the southern beach as we were sailing by. They're sure to know plenty about the island, assuming they're not completely cracked by now. Happy though I was to accompany Guybrush on his journey, in exchange for generous remuneration, of course, the rest is up to him. I'll not be getting myself into a fight with LeChuck, nor his crew, for the sake of Guybrush. Money's no good if you're too dead to spend it. Aye, that we are. It's been too long since I got to work on my tan. But don't let us stop you from exploring, putting yourself in mortal peril and so on. Stop by again and let us know how you get on.
Alright, so there was a thing that for every person on the ship.
Hey, you! Stay out of the kitchen! Sorry, force of habit. Hey, but don't touch the cooking pot. One spoonful's enough to blow your brains right out of your ears. Guybrush asked if he could borrow my cooking pot. He said that brewing a special recipe is the only way to reach Monkey Island. You need squid ink, cinnamon, zinc oxide, monkey blood. It's a very delicate and sophisticated task. Mancomb turned out to be a natural. Maybe he should be my new assistant chef. Nope, that cooking pot's been in the family for 5 generations. There's no way I'm leaving it unguarded in a place like this. And hey, isn't stopping LeChuck supposed to be your job? Sure is. I always thought Monkey Island would be, you know, small and cute, like a monkey. But it's actually giant and scary, like a chimp. You should start by finding Guybrush. He knows his way around. Or you could ask the old hermit guy over at the South Beach. If you can find a rowboat, you might have an easier time getting around. Sorry, but everything went into the cooking pot. You'll have to find your own food. Deep, dark caves are a good way to keep things fresh.
Alright, so there should be another person then. Yep.
Aye.
Oh, there we go. Part of the crew. Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Aye. Aye. I'd say it greatly increases the dramatic tension by promising a fateful encounter between an iconic hero and villain in an unforgettable locale. By presenting such a marked visual juxtaposition to Melee Island, that sense of the familiar is replaced with an uncanny feeling of dread. Furthermore, the tonal dissonance created when such an idyllic location is framed as your final, and thus logically most challenging destination, should not be underestimated. The serenity and almost total lack of
This
human
is sudden.
interaction can only serve to heighten the sense of awe and wonder as you rely on your own spatial awareness to progress. He's by the big monkey head in the jungle. Good luck.
Wow. That was not what I expected. Usually just says I. Okay, so got that one. So I have to hit my own ship using primitive art. I have no idea. Why is my ship on fire? What is going on? Why is my ship on fire? What? Huh? No, no, no. My ship was just on fire. I know I'm not going insane. Alright. I think we are somewhat, set up. Okay, so I need to snare Herman in his own trap. Somehow. But now my ship's on fire again. Why? That's, unusual.
Well, hello there. nice having a chance to talk with somebody civilized. It's been a while. I said I was the only civilized person, not the only one. LeChuck and his crew showed up a while back, but civil they are not. And you know what's worse? All those other new ghosts and ghouls saying they're from some Sea of the Damned or some such thing.
Oh well, I have
Sea of
5
the
people on
extremely
the
rude.
standard
That's
stream.
what I call it.
That's unusual.
They've been stampeding all over Monkey Island, making off with whatever they fancy, and wreaking havoc with the ancient monkey idols. Things got so bad, the island's inhabitants decided to leave. The northern shores are deserted now. Part of Monkey Island's heritage, its soul, scuffed out. Such a shame.
What's it? Like Sea of Thieves session?
Well, at least now they won't be stealing my precious rowboat oars. I've had to hide them, along with just about everything else I own. It's a disgrace, that's what it is. It's all because of that thieving monkey. He's developed a real taste for my chilled banana soup and makes off with whatever he can get his paws on. I must have used up half a driftweed ship to make them. But so far, he's always slipped past me and gotten away scot-free. It wouldn't be so bad, but I keep having to reset the traps whenever pirates go blundering into them. Makes me wonder why I bother. You keep your hands and your stomach away from my belongings. I said no. Now get out of here. I'm sure you've got pressing business to attend to.
Because I can't just scoop up the soup. Okay, let's see what this note says. Is it in here? Here it is. Supply cache in the ravine. Check my soup. Any stolen or lotion. Quite a lot of stuff. Yeah, that sucks. People can be really annoying in this game. Okay, so this has to be something. So somehow I need bait. Okay, so I guess I gotta look for this ravine.
Hello there.
This must be the ravine. And visit supply cache in ravine. It says in ravine though. So there must be a way down. Yeah. The game has changed a lot. It used to be a lot simpler when I remember it. Oh crap. Well, I'm alive. Unfortunately, I have no more, or I have no food. Okay, so I need a key to get in there. Okay, so I need to find the key. Yes, I'm using a controller. It's a lot more convenient to use a controller to play games, in my opinion. I am on PC, though. Okay, so what I do know is that in one of these animal carvings, there is a key to the supply cache. Honestly, if I was a person trying to hide a key, that would be a very stupid way of going about it. I already checked the pig. Ah. Well, that was easy. It's right there. Yeah, I don't understand why my ship's out there burning. It's like it's not actually burning, but it is burning. Maybe it's an illusion. Either way, where is the ladder? There it is. This is not the kind of ladder I'd want to be sliding down. Ow. That hurt. That hurt a lot. That was not what I intended to do. Well, just wish I could try some. I can raise it up. Damn. That's unfortunate. I can't drink it. Yeah, I'm not sure if it can. It's like the ship looks like it's on fire, but then I go up to it and the fire disappears. So I don't think it's actually on fire, it's just like some kind of weird illusion. Not even sure if it is a bug. See, hold on. Let me,
Ah! Don't tell me that flea-ridden critter got his paws on more of my supplies. That's the 6th time this week, I think. wrong with this useless thing?
Gotcha.
Hey! What's the big idea? This isn't how you rescue someone! Hey! That was tomorrow's breakfast! Hey! That was tomorrow's lunch! Now look, you made me drop my key. Leave the trap alone. You're only making things worse. Don't just stand there. Do something!
Okay. That did not work. I tried.
You call this helping? Because I call it goofing around. Oh, I see how it is. You're not really here to rescue me. You're just another thief who's here to steal my rowboat. Well, good luck using it without any oars. You're worse than those good-for-nothing islanders.
Okay, so I'm guessing those are going to be
Can't you leave an old man in peace?
stinky flowers.
I've got pressing business to attend to. You'll be hearing from my lawyers.
When it says stinky flowers,
This is no way to treat a civilized person.
well, I know a couple of different flowers.
You know, this isn't so bad. Once you get
For
the
example,
hang
there's
of
the
it.
Titan Aurum,
Get it?
known as the
Hang?
corpse flower. Then you got the Rafflesia. Or you got simpler things like Bradford pear. But those Bradford
All
pear
this time
must
upside down has done
those don't look like
wonders for
anything
that thing in my
specifically.
back. Maybe I'll just rest my eyes for a while.
Now that he's asleep, can I just... Nope. Damn. Yes. Most likely I am. But yeah, see, the ship looks like it's on fire. But then, if I get close to it... Here's a little far away, but... the fire disappears. It's as if it was never on fire in the first place. Alright, we're good to go. Yep. And see, I get close. It goes away, but then I get farther away and the fire comes back. And that is a replica of Black Pearl for this quest specifically. Okay, so let's see what we gotta do. Did not mean to do that. Wait, is this related to this thing I'm wearing? I'm not sure. It says costume moves, but... yeah, anyways. I don't even remember how I got this costume. Did I buy it? No, probably. Don't linger in the waters where the merfolk are at play. The ocean's sons and daughters will lead our kind astray. So many is the sailor who has found themselves on land at the meeting with a strange man who they could not understand. They care for no reward for their tender ministration. When we toppled overboard in our inebriation, if it's you they've chosen, they'll surround you with their kin. Your legs be bound and frozen in a wrap of silver skin. Soon you'll be ending all that passes from the tongues of Fuji be demanding. No fresh air to fill your lungs. You as their brother or their sister as they please, and ye be just another of the merfolk in the sea. Why is that glowing? Hold on. Sure. It would be good to have a second player here. Anyways, I wonder if I can just... I'm getting the hit thing, so... maybe? Huh. Oh yeah, there's something in the book about this. Spy on Mousetrap. Oh, that must be one of the idols. I'll figure that out later. Yeah, sure. If you want to. Okay, so... statue... Here's the barrel. I didn't even drink much. Yes, that's fine. As long as I can understand you, everything should be okay. I think I drank too much. I see a rowboat, though. When is this gonna wear off? Alright. Let's go. Yeah, that was some strong stuff. I'm trying to move forward right now. I should have just left the grog alone. This must be the statue. Okay, so let's see. The statue. Oh, wait. So he would have gone this way, past the statue, and then he would go past this one since it has the octopus in it. And then that's keep time. Take a left at the sea monkey's flag. What is this? I think I got lost again. Odd. Maybe it's this way. Cool and cold like winds of the sea. Will you ever return to me? Hear my voice sing with the tide. My love will never die. mercy. Rule with me for eternity. Drown all dreams so mercilessly, and leave their souls to me. Oh no. Oh no. Video driver crashed and was reset. Make sure your video drivers are up to date. Exiting. They are up to date though. That's never happened before. Play the song you sang long ago, and wherever the storm may blow, you will find the key to my heart. We'll never be apart. Wild and strong, you can't be contained, never bound nor ever changed. Wounds you caused will never mend, and you will never end. Yes, I do. Honestly, I wish I could afford better equipment, but I'm stuck with what I have. So the game is currently loading, and it wanted me to do an integrity check, so give that a moment. Cruel and cold, like winds on the sea, will you ever return to me? Hear my voice, sing with the tide. Our love will never die. It's unfortunate that this stuff happens. Give it a moment and it shall hopefully fix itself. Uh, this thing keeps telling me to send a gift to myself, which is weird. So I guess I'm gonna have to do that so it'll stop making me there. Now will it tell me to stop send? Or like, no, let's stop telling me to send these things. If I do that. And it's still loading. No corruption was detected. But I am going to quickly run defragment and optimize drives real quick. Just to ensure that everything is as it should be, and a quick disk cleanup. To ensure that there's 1 gigabyte of disk space that I will gain from this. What exactly is going on in the background of my PC that's causing that? Anyways. Here we go. Let's see if that set me up where I'm supposed to be. If not, I'm just going to do high seas and maybe do this rest later. Oh, no, I'm still here. And I think I just immediately crash again. Something's going on. So, as it seems, there is something going on specifically with this area, or rather something... I think I have an idea of how to fix it. I'm going to have to restart my PC. It's going to end the stream, but I will be right back. So, sorry for the inconvenience, everyone. Let me quickly do this. And I will be back in a moment.